Nope. There's all sorts of mushrooms out here, but so far not the ones I'm looking for. So we'll march on. Just nice to be out in the fresh air. The lovely Scottish hills. I've only got sheep for company so far. A few birds. Pretty much standard. And yep, no sign of any magic mushrooms yet. But we'll keep looking. When I say magic, I mean literally magic. Psilocybin. The Liberty caps. Another name they've been given for good reason. Humans have had a long, ancient relationship with Liberty caps, psilocybin. Hundreds of thousands of years. And some think it probably helped in the development of the human being, the mind of the human being, the brain. So the theory is primates came down from the trees in search of different varieties of food, and they braved the grasslands, and they came across a fungus, a mushroom growing out of the animal shit, and they ate them. They obviously ate other things as well, and I'm sure there would have been quite a few casualties over the ages, but that's it, trial and error. All the medicines, it was all from trial and error. Some people lived to tell the tale, some people didn't. But what were they looking for? What did they find? And what's still here? That's what it's all about. Simple battlefield mushroom. First two of the season. And we go on. So the theory is that the primates ate the psilocybin and it helped their brains and their minds evolve like an accelerator. So it was probably the catalyst for the earliest human beings. Now, no one knows if it's true or not, but it's one hell of a story, and it kind of makes sense in a lot of ways. Who knows? One thing is certain, since mankind has been here, they've been eating the magic mushrooms and they've had a profound effect on us. We're talking over hundreds of thousands of years. Probably a few scary experiences as well, because it is powerful stuff, not to be underestimated. From that, religious experiences, funny experiences, you know what I mean? A good old laugh. If we can find something funny enough in this day and age, then it's the way forward. It's the best thing we can do, because this world's fucking madness, mate. Take a look around. It's fun, innit, life? Some laugh, man. Magic mushrooms taught me that I was already crazy. In fact, I think we're all crazy. I think the whole world has gone crazy, and perhaps psilocybin is the medicine that would help out. Probably not the most popular idea, but maybe it's time to start investigating further. Try to get across this river here to go further afield, otherwise I'm climbing up that. Don't know if I fancy that at this time in the morning. Just let myself a wee bit deep. Mainstream science is actually taking psilocybin seriously now. Treating war veterans for PTSD and severe depression. Treating people for substance abuse. They know it can help people break free from that. From my own personal experience, it's the only thing I've ever taken, and I've taken other psychedelics. It's the only thing that I've ever taken that's shown me that I'm not separate from the universe or the world or other people. On the contrary, I am them and they are me. We're all one. I'm not talking about the characters that we play, the individuals. That's not what I mean. I mean, there's literally no space between me and you and everybody else and everything else. It's all a dream or a hologram or a simulation or whatever they want to call it. There's no actual space between any of it. What we are is the pure conscious energy, pure consciousness. It's one mind at work, and it's brilliant, it's incredible. There's nothing else on the planet, there's no other drug, there's no other experience I've had that showed me that, apart from psilocybin. You know, you can read up on all these things, you can be interested, and you can think these things, but when you actually know it, and it's the only logical explanation, and it's staring you right in the face, you can't deny it, then where do we go from there? If we all realise that we're the same mind at work. No more war, no more famine. We're all the same person. We're all one. One love. Oh Ross, man, you've lost the plot, mate. You're saying we should all love one another and stop killing each other and stealing each other's shit. You're mental, mate. You're mad. You've been eating too many mushrooms. No more division. That person hates me for my freedom. That person's got a different god, different colour of skin, a different gender. There's millions of genders now. That person thinks they're a tree. Like, come on, man, what the fuck? All these people coming into our country with different ideas, different gods, different customs. There's some to be feared. They need to be destroyed before they destroy us. It's all bollocks, man. It's like we're being played on a grand scale. Something else going on. Something beyond our wildest dreams. so much bigger than we can fathom, and it gives me hope really. But down at the ground level, where we're experiencing all this division and, you know, the refugee crisis, the brown people coming in the boats, different cultures, that's how it's been played. That's how you're being played. Divide and conquer. Put your tinfoil hat on for this one. The people with all the money and the resources need to maintain the status quo to keep all the money and the resources, all the lands, titles. The rich power elite, tiny minority compared to the rest of us. But in order to keep that, they need to have us fighting against one another, and no more so than now. Place is shite, man. The ideas, the concepts are base level, knuckle dragging shit, man. Flag shagging. Fucking sick of it. Time to evolve. Time to come together as one unit and work for one another, work for the other. You know what I mean? Stop being selfish. It's not all about you, you know. It's about the other. And giving the other a decent life, a decent experience, a good time. That's what it's really all about. Coming here and experiencing joy, goodness. What's wrong with that? Shoot me. I don't think that's wrong. So if the only way you can have a good time and peace of mind is to steal from someone else or take someone else's place, you're doing it wrong. But that's just what I think. I might be wrong. Personally, I think I've had my fill with big trippy doses of magic mushrooms. I don't really need that anymore. But you know, I've got nothing against it, and I'll never say never. It is fun. But I'm more interested in the microdosing aspect as a lifestyle. If you're interested in it, then check it out. There's plenty of information online. Paul Stamets and stuff. Go to him and see what he thinks about psilocybin and other mushrooms. We're not just talking about psilocybin when it comes to microdosing, because my ecology is incredible and the world really needs to go down that route in order to create a better world. It's not for everyone either, don't get me wrong, it's not for everyone. I mean, if you're prone to psychotic breaks, schizophrenia, anything like that, then avoid. It's not going to work. It'll just make your daily life even worse probably. So there is a minority in the world where it's just not going to help, but we're talking about the majority, and the majority of people can cope with psilocybin. In fact, I think it was here in the first place for human beings to help develop the brains and the minds. Well, I'm actually going to call it a day in the search. I've got a full season to go and collect the amount that I really need for microdosing and such. So this morning we delved a wee bit further into Ross. This morning was just a wee getting to know you type affair. Getting to know me a wee bit more, some of the things I think and some of my ideas. Not for everyone. A lot of people don't like it, but you know, tough. So I hope you've got to know me a wee bit better, and I hope you stay with the channel and help me grow it further. In the meantime, take it easy folks. See you in the next one.